APC Rivers vows to stop October 5th local government poll. Uh, vow to use Tinubu to stop that as they get backing from the presidency. Your Progressive Congress APC in Rivers State, led by Chief Tony Okocha, has vowed to oppose the state governor, Sim Fubara, over the proposed local government election scheduled for Saturday 5th in the state. The Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, RSIEC, has fixed Saturday, October 5th for the conduct of the 2024 local government election following the expiration of the tenure of elected council chairmen in the state in June. But Rivers State Governor Sim Fubara has declared Thursday, October 3rd and Friday, October 4th, 2024 as public holidays to enable residents in the state to travel to their various communities to fully participate in the local government election. Governor Fubara made the declaration in a statewide broadcast to the people of the state at the government house in Port Harcourt on Wednesday evening, stating that the October 5th local government election in the state is sacrosanct, that no amount of propaganda will stop the election. He also announced strict restriction of vehicular movements of residents from midnight on Friday, October 4th to 5th to 5 p.m. on election day. But controversy has continued to trade the proposed election with conflicting High Court judgments after the Okocha-led APC had filed a suit against the planned conduct of the election, citing illegalities on the part of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission and the state government, adding that they were not carried along during the decision-making process for the exercise. It will be recalled that on Monday, a federal high court sitting in Abuja, headed by Justice Peter Alifu, barred the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) from releasing voters registered to the RSIEC for the conduct of the council polls. On the other hand, Justice IPC Igwe of a Rivers State High Court in Port Harcourt ordered RISCC to go ahead with the election using the 2023 voters register. Despite the controversy, Rivers State's Independent Electoral Commission Chairman, retired Justice Adolphus Enebeli, has assured that the election will hold as planned this Saturday. Briefing journalists in Port Harcourt on Wednesday, the APC's NWC-backed caretaker committee chairman of the party in Rivers State, Chief Tony Okocha, said the proposed October 5th local government election is illegal following RSIC's refusal to adhere to the necessary legal requirements, including the 90-day notice mandated by law. Chief Okocha accused Governor Fubara of drifting Rivers to a state of lawlessness with his alleged disobedience to court order, and APC cannot allow that to continue to happen in the state. Okocha said Rivers State is drifting to a state of lawlessness because of a flagrant impunity and impunities of one man who is self-seeking. I don't know, why do you want them to not to hold the election? What happened? I don't understand. The governor of Rivers State has ruled and continues to rule these states with impunities. The governor is at the verge of adopting a self-right approach at the charging of all of us in Rivers State. I am worried because reading through philosophers of note, you will hear one of them saying that in a state of anarchy, it becomes illegal to be law-abiding. As members of the APC, we have exhausted all the legal means and we will not stand akimbo. Watch him drift this state to abysmal oblivion by the reason of trying to push across his personal idiosyncrasies. APC is a party in government at the center, and we need to let our party, the president and members of the National Assembly know our plight. Should we submit to an attempt to envelop APC in Rivers State or concede to the deliberate attempt by one man annihilate APC in Rivers State? The answer is no. He criticized the governor's visit to the RSIEC office to give orders to the electoral body on the proposed exercise, describing it as an act of desperation and ridiculous. Okocha said instead of the Rivers State government and RICS, RICEC to go to appeal court to obtain the judgment of Justice Peter Lifu, they decided to toe the path of illegality. He said, under what law is this local government election going to hold? What is the appropriation and who appropriated the funds for the local government election to hold? So you see illegality and impunity on this. You see why I'm laughing? Meanwhile, the same party, APC, now they have two factions. Not really two factions, but the way it sounds now, because this man Okocha is making it to look like they have two factions, APC factions in Rivers State, because as far as we know, the man has been asked to, not to parade himself as the chairman or whether caretaker chairman of APC in Rivers State, and which we have a Beke. So that one stands. Meanwhile, the Beke, the other man who says is the one in charge, who is the legal leader in that state, says Okocha does not have the right to be speaking the way he's speaking, that they will go ahead with Fubara or with the government of the day in the state to, take part in the election. So that's why I'm just laughing. So there's confusion here and there. Seeing the level of desperation of the governor as he continued, Okocha continued, seeing the desperation of the governor after the judgment of the Federal High Court got to him on Monday, he drove straight to RSIEC office to tell them that they should continue with the election process, and to say that if they see any security agency that he will deal with them, that he is both the governor of the state and chairman of a RSIEC. If the governor is the chairman of a RSIEC, does it confirm that we cannot be comfortable contesting the same election he is interested in delivering his interest? Shall we take this absurd, and when we end it, we will not sit down and watch the governor drift the state to lawlessness? We are bona fide citizens of Rivers State, and we also have the same rights and privileges anyone else can decide to have. Okocha said APC is eligible and ready to contest elections, but not under this circumstance, and the court has agreed with us that the process were flawed, and that election under that scenario will be a charade, and that is where we stand. We are here as a party, and it's representative to say that we will not accept this impunity, and we draw the attention of these agencies responsible for this. We want the media to tell the world that we oppose the governor's planned impunity, Okocha said. I've been saying it, that these people, the next thing now is like he has already said it, and that's the way I've seen it. For them to have come out, joining PDP, that happens to be Wike's faction, protesting today, because they know that these guys, they will not listen to them. They will go ahead, in as much they are standing on what the judgment, the court order has said in the state. They are going by that. They are still standing by that. So that's why this Okocha said they have exhausted all the legal whatever, and they are calling Tinubu, they are calling their this and that. Meanwhile, meaning that they will go out with their talks that day. That is exactly what they want to do. That is exactly what they want to do. That's why he's crying here and there. That is exactly what this man is ready to do. Abuja governor and River governor with their high courts in war of court order. None of them wants to go to a big court. Hey, very soon you will call president to come and stop your kinsmen from sharing your kindred land. Tony Okocha and his accomplices are drowning in their illusion. They are the one flagrantly upturning and disobeying the rule of law, twisting the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for their single interest. This could be referred to as criminal. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.